I might try this here, which is Infectious Fright. I'm going to try this build here. Infectious Fright, which makes any survivor in my terrorist cry, and I get a reveal for when they cry after I down someone. We're going to use Thrilling Tremors, which when I pick a survivor up will block any generators not being worked on. We're going to use Pop Goes the Weasel, which will allow me to regress a generator for 25% of its total progress after I've hooked someone. And Discordance, so I get a notification if 2 or more survivors work a single gen. So we'll give that a go, see how it works out. I'm still experimenting with my Plague right now because she's quite new to me. So I still don't know exactly what I want to do with her, but we'll give it a go. Alrighty, let's do it. We got Groaning Storehouse again. So this is a relatively rough map for Killer, depending on the setup we have on this building, which we can have a quick look and see if that window is open. It's not, so it's the slightly better version. Scratch marks over here, and we're going to immediately go over and infect this Kate, so that we can start the process of contaminating everyone. We just kept running in a straight line. Now, I literally only want to infect her here. I've got the M2 bug, so I need to M1 first. That's a bug sometimes that you get. You'll notice it on killers like Plague and Huntress the most. Alright, so she's infected now. I would need to go find another survivor to infect, because I just want to make it my aim to infect as many survivors as possible. That works well. I might break this pallet while I'm here. I'm actually not chasing her, even though it looks like I am. I'm looking for the next survivor to infect. This is Kate. She's sick. Can't actually hit through that, I don't think. Oh, I actually could. That's cool. Someone just cleanse. Really, Jane? That's a really bad early move. You don't want to cleanse versus Plague. It gives her too much power at the start of the game. So Jane needs to run this direction because she knows there's no pallet. But she's not. She's hiding? So she's literally gonna die now because of this. Like, in 2 hits, watch. This is why you don't cleanse. Yeah, you should cleanse at the end, mostly. I don't know where this Kate went. Alright, she's going in the basement. Alright, we lost a lot of gens there, not gonna lie. Too many gens were lost. But I know that they're not working any gens because Thrilling Tremors is currently active on everyone. Pop Goes the Weasel, and I'm going to use it, I think, on Jane's gen rather than this middle gen. Because it's just a little bit higher on progress. There we go. Then I need to go back to the middle building and stop the rescue from happening immediately. At the very least, infect the persons who are rescuing. Give this a kick while we're here. There was a survivor over at the gen that Jane was working on originally. I'm gonna go there. I saw the scratch marks this way, so they're over here somewhere. Maybe not. They may have ran to the locker. It's a 3-man rescue. I'm gonna down her and chase these other 2 survivors that just got broken. Like this Meg here. He's running straight to the shack window. She's gonna have to drop the shack pack if she wants to play it this way. But this is good for us. We'll take that. Not a very efficient loop from this Meg. I want to put her on this side because there's a pallet over there to my left that I just saw. She must have dead hard based on the way she's playing this. Alright, we can take her to the basement. It's not too far away. Looking at the gens that are blocked, every gen is blocked. This is really good for us. Jane is still down here on the floor. Claudette's just there. Alright. Jane got up. They both went this way. There's Jane. There's Kate. Kate's on a T-Wall, which is very weak. So we should be able to hit her down pretty easily. That's good. We have Pop Goes the Weasel, but I don't think any gens were being progressed whilst that chase was ongoing. Back to the basement because we see the scratch marks. And we'll down whoever the rescuer is here. Got it. Actually, no. It's easy enough to get both of these guys here. That was nice. Infectious Fright showing us everyone. Infectious Fright is good. This is a good perk. We can just slug for the win here, honestly, at this point. Wouldn't be too hard. That was a really weird dead hard bias me there. Really hurt them. Really, really hurt them. Yo.
What the fuck?
Yo, Gemdog, thanks so much for the 40 bits. That's really kind of you. My first game against Plague, I cleansed so often, like once I hit in a locker and she sprayed all over it. That's pretty funny. Alright, I'm gonna go for this Jane here. Put her in the basement. I don't really mind going for the 4K right now. I could easily get the 4K right now. I was in a position where I had 1 hook survivor, 2 down survivors. And that's a really easy position to get a 4K in. But instead, I'm happy to go for the bigger play. He just gave me Vile Corrupt Purge, so I'm going to take that and kill everyone with it. These guys are fairly inexperienced survivors from what I'm seeing. Scratch marks are going that direction. She just cleansed over there. I don't know where Meg is down on the floor. Yeah, she just got up. She's over there somewhere. That's cool. There's Kate as well. Did Meg go this way? Looking into the main building and not seeing anyone. I hear Meg. Oh, maybe I'm hearing the person on the hook, actually. Where did the scratch marks go? I don't see the survivor at all. Alright, that's one down. I'm gonna go get this Vile Purge because I'm about to run out. It's actually called Corrupt Purge. I keep saying it wrong. Vile Purge is her vomit and Corrupt Purge is her red thing that attacks. Amazing work, loving your stream, dude. No, I appreciate it, dude. Alright. So we know that gen over there was being worked on, so we're going to go over there and contest the survivors who are working it, because I assume they're still going to be working it. But they're not. That's fine. That means they're probably on that gen back in that corner, or that gen there. I'm going to check this one first, because there's no pallet at this gen, so this is a much stronger gen to force survivors off. You can see the activity on it, very high. Probably got a sprint burst Kate here. No, she was just trying to hide her scratch marks by not running. And now I get behind her and I get the hit. She has to go to a loop, which is the main building. That's her only escape here, and she's not doing that. We can shoot over that quite easily. Now she gets to go in the basement, which is fun for her. Let's see which gens got blocked off. All of them got blocked off by thrilling tremors. This is why I like this perk. It's kind of like barbecue and chili before you hook a survivor, which allows you to make a lot of decisions on what you want to do. Let's do a quick... Oh, she's actually dead on the hook. I didn't realize that. Alright, we're going to go pop that gen with Pop Goes the Weasel. Because it was very close to being finished. And I know Jane knows its existence. Okay. So that gen over there is probably my next best bet. There's actually a Corrupt Purge over there that I need to go collect. This gen doesn't look like it's been touched. Oh, it has. There's a... It's a Claudie on it. Yo, I appreciate that, Simon. Thanks for giving the shout out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this Claudette infected. If I can. It's going to be hard. This is a really strong loop, and she's doing it well. As soon as she drops that pallet, though, she gets infected, so... Works for me. She's now infected. I'm going to go collect this Corrupt Purge. Why am I peeking on her? What happened to this game? This is one of the newer killers, Simon. Plague. It's quite fun. But she's hard to play against high ranks. But so far, this has been a really good game for it. I think this build might be the one. Discordance didn't get much use here because the survivors never grouped up. But Infectious Fright and Thrilling Tremors and Pop Goes the Weasel has been very useful. And you can imagine if the survivors did group up, then it would have been very useful to have Discordance. Here's Jane. This Jen's no longer regressing. That's actually Claudie. She's going to go down. You can't outrun the puke. Oh, she actually got a nice little crouch there. She goes down here, though. Oh, she had Dead Hard. Okay, so this Claudette's actually ran me for a decent amount of time. Meg. I think Meg has balanced landing. Based on the fact she keeps running up this hill. I actually just ran out of my Corrupt Purge. This is so sad. Now I have to just M1 her like a normal person. I'm gonna make her sick just for the sake of it. Meg has to go this direction. She gets pretty trapped by it. So now we're in a good spot. And then we just have to find the Claudette. And because she's sick, and in the broken status now, she shouldn't be too hard to find. And actually, I know she's on that generator there because my Thrilling Tremors blocked every generator but that generator. So that Claudette stayed there. She finished the generator, which, I mean, good for you. You got a gen pop, but now you have to try and outrun a Plague. And you have to also hope that your teammate is willing to die on hook for you so that you can potentially get a hatch escape. So there's the hook def. Hatch will be visible to the survivor because they've completed enough generators. Not that I see it yet. I hear it. In the shack. Oh no, it's there. Okay. I thought I heard it in the shack. Hey, that's still a pretty good game. We probably could have beat her to that hatch if I had heard correctly where it was located. But, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how that game went. That was pretty good control of everyone, basically. Infectious Fright came up pretty huge. I might be using that a little bit more often. And that was actually a sabotaging toolbox. And I don't remember seeing that survivor ever sabotage a hook. So that's a little bit interesting. GG, though. She's strutting her stuff. You go, girl.